I've been making a lot of chicken thighs lately, and I found that organic, they're super juicy. On this episode of Cook This, I'm gonna make a pan-roasted Tuscan-style chicken thighs. Hey guys, I'm Shereen with Cook This. Today, it's all about Tuscan and rustic and chicken thighs. So I'm just gonna, first to get started, I'm gonna saute my chicken thighs. So we want that skin to be beautifully golden and seared. So we're gonna first season it with salt and pepper. So vigorously, don't be afraid to really get in there and give it a nice bit of salt. And then we're gonna saute it skin side down for about 7 minutes, and that's what's gonna build this beautiful golden crust. Almost like what we know and love with fried chicken. We're gonna create that concept, but they're just gonna be sauteed, then pan roasted. First in my pan, so you wanna heat your cast iron skillet, or really any skillet. So the trick, hot pan, hot oil. We want it to be so hot that it's almost smoking. All right, so here's your key indicator to know when your pan is ready. Your oil will sort of dance, it'll shimmer a little bit, and then you can almost sort of gauge it by just placing your hand over it, and when it's hot and heated, we don't want it to smoke, we want it to almost smoke, and we want that sound. We're gonna let them sear until they're beautifully golden. While the chicken is sauteing, I'm just gonna remove the thyme. You just want to take one sprig, hold it, and then release the leaves. It's that easy. Back to the heat. So we have about 2 tablespoons of oil left over. And now we just want to saute our sliced onions. So this is going to be quick. So you want to reduce your heat to about medium-low. Because our pan is hot. So just until it's about tender crisp, we'll add our garlic and thyme. And remember with thyme, it is more of a wood-soluble herb, so you can actually saute it. And it pops too. I'm going to season with a pinch of salt and pepper, just a pinch. So we have a lot of that salt and pepper from our chicken still left in the skillet. So what makes this dish Tuscan is the cannellini beans. We're gonna have some radicchio in there, some baby arugula. So good. Now I just wanna deglaze with a little bit of red wine. So that's gonna add a pop of acid. So we wanna reduce it to half. Now our chicken stock. We're gonna add our cannellini beans or your white beans. So these are just really creamy and hearty. Now I just wanna nestle the chicken right back in the skillet. So we wanna put them in there skin side up and add it right into our 400-degree oven until the chicken is cooked through, about 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, she's ready for the oven. Always keep this in mind. Keep your kitchen towel over the handle. I can't tell you how many times I forgot that I just took it out of the oven and scorched my hand. All right, so I'm just gonna remove the chicken to a plate, let it rest for about 5 minutes, and we're not on the heat right now. We just have that sort of residual heat. We're gonna add 2 pats of butter, so that's just gonna round out and make the broth really creamy. And then add some radicchio and baby arugula. So radicchio is basically a bitter Italian green, even though it looks purple. It's a form of green. And then we have the baby arugula, which is my absolute favorite. I have an arugula salad every day. It gives that peppery flavor. And this just makes the dish. So we don't want to completely wilt it. We just want to slightly wilt it. Season it with just a pinch of salt and pepper. So we're just seasoning the greens. and then slightly wilting it for about 30 seconds. That's it. Just give it a gentle toss. And then I'm gonna add the chicken right back on top. Again, I'm serving this super rustic. Take it to the table, put a pot holder underneath, keep it sort of family style, simple, no muss, no fuss. It is a beautiful, vibrant dish. And the presentation in itself says everything. Look at that. How could anyone resist that at your table? It's beautiful. For this recipe, check out our newspaper's website or visit me on Facebook and Twitter for more culinary tips. I'm Shereen. Thanks for joining me. See you next week.